Alrighty, welcome to our first ever 1v1 Apex tournament. And today, first off, who do we have here? Now, we have... Oh, Jesus. We have Ethan Young versus RGB. Now, we shall see who is the winner of the 1v1 tournament in Group A. Begin! And they are off. RGB is making a very passive move right now. Ethan Young is also making a passive move, trying to get a snipe on RGB. And they're off. RGB is flicking some good shots. Ethan Young is moving up, taking a bit of damage as Horizon. He's moving up very aggressively. Oh, he got stunned by Watson fence, and RGB is trying to go in for the kill. RGB hasn't lost any health so far. They're having an amazing battle right now, and it's Ethan Young down, so RGB is going to take this dub for now.
Why, thank you, dear.
Now it's off to the second round again. And they are getting ready. Ethan Young still in the corner playing as Wraith this time instead of Horizon. Begin! Oh, Ethan Young is trying to make an aggressive move right here, but he ends up phasing backwards. RGB moving up towards the point to the middle. He's trying to get a good shot. Ethan Young poking his head around the corner, and good shots from the R99 and Wingman. Oh, it's gonna be spicy. Oh, Ethan Young is taking a bit of damage right here. RGB losing almost all of his health right now from one good shot with the Wingman. They're both trying to stay back. Ethan Young moving up a little bit right now. Flanking on the left, and RGB gets taken down. Ethan Young is going to take this one for the dub. Alrighty. And now it seems like they're going to go back for the third time, which ends up putting them at the score of 1-1, tying it up right now. Not bad, not bad. Good luck to both sides. And begin. Ethan is also again trying to make an aggressive move right here, getting in some good shots with the Wingman, but doesn't find any shots to be hitting. Both of them are trying to get an angle over here. Ethan is just playing the crate very good right now. RGB is trying to get in some sprays with the R99. Ethan Young pokes his head out, oh, and takes a bit of damage with that poke. RGB is trying to get a good angle again onto Ethan Young. Good stops, good starts. And a little bit of spray, taking some bits of shields off of Ethan. They're both trying to stay alive, playing it very well, very passive actually. Ooh, and they're trying to peek with the R99. One with the Wingman and RGB with the R99. RGB seems to be making a move right here. Moving up a little bit. Oh, and Ethan Young is going to eat that damage. Ethan Young is trying to make a flank for the left side, but it doesn't seem to be happening. RGB is trying to get some good shots on him. Oh, and Ethan Young gets taken down. The R99 spray, putting the score at 2-1. GG's. And it's going to be a full reset for RGB. RGB seems to be leading so far with the good R99 sprays, but Ethan Young is hitting most of the shots with his Wingman. And what are they gonna do this time? Ethan Young might be making a change of character. Ooh, and he's going back to Horizon. Interesting play here. And they're getting ready. They're both getting ready. And begin! Ethan Young is trying to make an aggressive already up to the middle, and with the Horizon tactical Getting some good shots on RGB, but doesn't seem to be finding anything to hit again. RGB with the good spray. Ethan Young taking 50 damage on his shields. And look at them go! They're both very close quarters right now. RGB taking a ton of damage from the R99 spray. Oh, but it seems that he couldn't clutch it up. And Ethan Young seems to go down with the R99 spray, with RGB leaving it 3-1. And that's gonna be leading by RGB for 2 points so far. Now we're gonna have to full reset. Now we're gonna move on to the other side. Next up, who do we have? We have Ethan Young versus Sacrament. Namely, Jason. While we're waiting, we shall do something exciting. La la. So far, Ethan Young seems to be leading, not by much. Actually, no, RGB seems to be leading, but not by much. He leads by 2 points. It's gonna be a very close and tough one. While both of them are getting ready, we shall wait patiently.
等緊，Jason，兩個入咗嚟啦，見到入咗 game 啊，係。喂，阿 Eden，但係 Eden 做咩係咁入嚟啊？乜嘢啊？係佢打咩？Hello。
Might switch over a bit here later, because otherwise it's gonna be me just sitting here and them trying to organize, which it's gonna take a while. Might switch to the be right back screen later instead of just me sitting here. Starting from the next round up. Đã 已經見到啦，算啦，都已經見到啦，全部人知道啊嘛，邊個咯？好嘢！ And we're back at it with the second round. This time it's gonna be Ethan versus Sacrament. Sacrament on the left side and Ethan on the right side. As these two people get ready. And when they shoot, they start. Uh-oh. Sacrament needs to go back. Doo-doo-doo. And they seem to be going at it at a very slow pace. It's like me playing Octane, which is an interesting choice, and he chooses an R99. What the? Bleh. Sakumi, go back. Well, we're gonna have to ignore this, because he seems to be having a gunfight when it's not supposed to. But Jason, I think Jason's confused, to be honest.
Someone else is here. I'm attacking the mirror. Come on, this way.
Once... yeah, man's literally trolling right here. Literal trolling. Sakumi is literal trolling yet. Oh my god, this is hilarious. First round goes off smoothly. Second round goes off literally doesn't know what the man's doing. Oh my god. Well, this has gone to a flying start, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, now the rules have been truly clarified. And have little problem getting up onto the boards here. Get our view cam ready. And again, it's going to be Sacrament on the left and Ethan Young on the right side. Begin in 3, 2, 1. Get ready to shoot. Bang! And they go. Ethan's going to be playing Mirage. Ooh, interesting. And good sprays from both, but Sakumi gets more sprayed on. He got bamboozled! Look at that! Mirage is actually useful as 1v1, and Sakumi goes down! No way! Holy Jesus! It's going to be 0-1. Ethan Young is going to get 1 from this, and Sakumi is going to get nothing. He actually gets bamboozled. Unbelievable.
Just relax. I got everything under control.
And it's going to be another full reset till we wait for the second round. Both sides have severely lacked their confidence, and oh, where's actually going? Oh my god. I suppose he's going to change character. Or not. He's going to come back.
Let's go here.
And Sacrament is going to get ready. Ethan also ready. Oh, that was an unintentional thing.
It's go time.
Alright, so Sakumi actually took the wrong shield. He took an evil shield, which is not allowed in the rules. So, he'll have to take back a normal one. Oof, and he actually missed that.
I think we could all use a pick-me-up. Gravity lift here.
Fine piece of tech, that.
Fine piece of tech, that. I think I make a pretty good Horizon impression. Well, Sakumi gets confused with the shields. I think he's getting confused with the Evo and the normal body shield. It's going to be a little bit confusing. Sacrament's going to get things right on track this time. Getting the right Evo shield was a thrilling ride. Enhancing game knowledge. This is good. And they're going to begin. Get ready in 3, 2, and 1. That's going to go. Oh, actually, Ethan is going to play Mirage again. Sacrament is again going to get bamboozled, and he's going to take some damage for it right there. Sacrament trying to get aggressive here, but doesn't find a lot of shots connecting with the wingman. Ooh, Ethan is going to get some nasty damage off there. Sacrament gets bamboozled again. Ethan going for the flank right there, and ooh, Sacrament is going to take half a bit of health. Both of them are going to have a great fight, and it's going to be Ethan Young down, and Sacrament takes it for the win. Not bad, not bad. As we see the score tie up 1-1.
Can't believe I'm standing
This
still.
might be a thrilling fight. If either one of them take both of the fights this time, they might actually win. Sacrament is again going to stick with the Octane, while Ethan is going to go for a Horizon switch instead of a Mirage. And they are going to get ready right there. And they go. Sacrament going aggressive, very aggressive this time, going for a left-hand flank right there. Ethan is aware of that, and Sacrament is going to take a whole body shield worth of damage for it. Ethan has got some good sprays, but doesn't find a lot of shots connecting, while Ethan loses a whole bar of shield. Ethan gets his Horizon Tactical up, and Sacrament is very low, and he takes Sacrament down. Ethan clutching it for this round's win. It's a very, very thrilling ride, this.
Plenty of fight.
Holy moly, if Ethan wins the next one, he will be able to win this whole match so far. It's going to be interesting on what they're going to decide on choosing this time. Both of them have a wingman and P2020, I think. Actually, no. Sacrament has an R99 and a wingman, but Ethan has an R99 and a Eva, I think. Okay, get ready for the last fight that might end in Sacrament losing. Begin. Ethan is going for a right hand flank, but doesn't find Sacrament right there. Ooh, Sacrament goes for the left hand flank and finds some shots connecting. Ethan gonna take a full bar of health right there. Sacrament is going for a high flank, trying to find some angles on Ethan. Ethan is aware of that, but doesn't find any shots connecting on his head. Sacrament gonna eat some damage. Both of them are gonna take down to half health, but Sacrament might get the advantage here as Ethan goes for the high flank, and it doesn't work out for Ethan, tying up the score at 2-2 right there. That is gonna be a thrilling ride for whoever wins this last one will win the match overall. Sacrament is again gonna stick with the Octane, having put his trust and faith on it so far. Ethan is going AFK? Oh no, Sacrament is actually going for Horizon switch this time. Ethan, thinking for a while, pondering, has also decided for a Horizon. It's going to be interesting as the better Horizon will win this and will win the match overall. And begin! Sacrament going very slowly, going to the middle. Oh, and Ethan finds some shots connecting onto Sacrament, making Sacrament take half health. Oh, both of them are playing very passively, trying to snipe with the R99 instead of the winger dinger. Sacrament eating nearly all of his shields right now. Ethan hiding, playing that crate very, very well. Not gonna lie, I would not have played that well. Oh, but he doesn't get the headshot that he wanted to with the R99. Sacrament still trying to play his cover fire very good, as we see him trying to flank on the left side. Ethan also aware of that, playing it very, very slowly, trying to get some angles and peaks off of him. And as Sacrament climbs, he finds it, but Sacrament uses his Horizon Tactical, trying to get some high ground. Ooh, and Ethan Young takes a full bar of health. Both of them take a full bar of health. But it's gonna be Sacrament who goes down with Ethan Young as the shotgun master, making the score 2-3. Taking the win for this is gonna be Ethan. A legendary clutch by him. This was a great fun match. Now, as I'm pretty sure the next match will be probably Sacrament versus RGB. Ooh, this is probably the most exciting match of all. They're probably both evenly matched, I would say. Because RGB had a significant clear advantage against Ethan, but Sacrament had a next to parallel ability after learning from his mistakes. Ethan might have recovered from his first match and might continue. But Sacrament is going to be having a tough time or an easy time against RGB. I would probably put them at both at Platinum, and RGB more probably slightly Plat 1, and probably a little bit of Diamond as well. This is going to be an interesting matchup as we see who will take this next round. As we will see RGB versus Sacrament. Both of them, I'm going to guess, are going to take their wingmen and their R99s. But we shall see during the next round. Ooh, this is going to be very interesting. More of an interesting fight rather than the clutch fight. Ooh, I'm very excited for next fight. Diamond versus Platinum, or Platinum versus Platinum. Like, according to their ranked, they don't have lots of progress in ranked. Ethan was gold, as we searched it up, on /Apex stats. But RGB was actually only bronze. But we're seeing a massive level of difference here, with actually Ethan losing against RGB. Might be Ethan making a few mistakes, or RGB clutching it for the win. This will be very interesting indeed, as we will see who will take the next one. Ooh, spooky. Only me in here. Ooga. RGB versus Sacrament for the last match of Group A. Then in Group B, we're gonna have Refrain and Dark Man Shroud. We will probably have quite an interesting match again. They both are bronze 4 according to /Apex stats, but they might be pub stompers. We will never know. This will be very interesting indeed. Not gonna lie. We will be right back as I appear to see that they are having some technical issues. So we will be right back, and in probably a few minutes. next up on this one, it's gonna be Sacrament versus RGB. It's gonna be a very, very interesting matchup. Both of them are probably evenly matched. RGB taking a Wraith and standing on the right side. Sacrament on the left side with his Horizon. And we're gonna begin in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Ooh, ooh. Sacrament has actually stepped on the fence. And RGB is gonna take this time to try and move up with his Wraith. Standing on the head glitch. Sacrament very, very passive right now. Sacrament taking a huge bunch of damage by Wait, hold up. Sacrament gets Watsons. There seems to be a problem. That is actually part of the rules. If you step on the fences, you are gonna get stunned.
Fancy a wee stroll this way.
But they're gonna have a rematch.
Let's go here. Allons-y.
And this Watson's gonna need a bit of a tactical.
Let's go here. Allons-y.
The queue up. And we're gonna get a good old view on this one of Sacrament versus RGB. We shall see it in a few. Friendly fire is on. And they're gonna be in 3, 2, 1, begin! And they're both trying to move up, actually. Sacrament actually taking the first rock for RGB. Oh, they're both taking the head glitches, and RGB eats more damage. And Sacrament takes this chance to try and take a sideways peek. And he does it! RGB down to only 20 health remaining. And he's gonna get 10 health remaining, but he gets taken down by Sacrament. Only a little bit left for Sacrament. And he clutches it up against RGB. This is very, very exhilarating right now. Cannot believe this is actually happening. Both of them are going to try and change characters, maybe. Sacrament going for Horizon again. Alrighty. RGB is going to take a Wraith instead. And Sacrament is going to take for Horizon. Oh no, RGB is going to switch up to an Octane instead. Alrighty. And the second part is going to start in 3, 2, 1, begin. Let's go. Oh, Sacrament. Oh, Sacrament. It's fine. It's the same for the ultimate because it doesn't charge up your tactical. I don't think the gold helmet actually charges up your tactical faster. It only charges up your ultimate faster, doesn't it? Ooh. Oh no. What has happened? But I'm pretty sure the gold helmet only charges up your ultimate faster instead of your tactical. So we shall see. Well, the second round is gonna begin in a few. RGB still sticking with his Octane this time. Sacrament going for Horizon. And the Sacrament takes the head glitch already. RGB going for the head glitch, but this time he's gonna take some more damage from that head glitch instead of gaining more damage. Sacrament trying to take the high ground on him. RGB does a perfect little wall jump, but ends up eating the damage and gets sprayed down by Sacrament. Wow, very interesting to a 2-0 situation.
On your feet, darling. Plenty of fight left.
RGB is gonna have to clutch up the next round, or he might lose this round. This match completely. Charges tactical too? Really, Magic? Ooh, that's really interesting. So we might have to ban that next time. So next time there will be only purple helmets. I don't think purple knockdown shields and gold knockdown shields and purple backpacks and gold backpacks will really affect the match much. But gold helmets, that might be a thing to look into. And they're going again. Sacrament going for a little bit of a spray right there. Ooh, and gonna take some damage from that. Oh, Sacrament takes a whole bar of shield with that. RGB playing slow, playing that head glitch, but Sacrament's gonna take half of his health. And he's gonna land back to where he started from. RGB's gonna take the chance to try and push, but he's eating a lot of damage. Ooh! And RGB clutches up at the last minute of health,
1 second. We
ending the match at 2-1. Sacrament is absolutely goated right now. RGB might have a chance to take this though, as he has clutched up the last one using his own Wraith. And it's gonna start again. 3, 2, 1, begin! Octane is gonna push up a little bit. Oh, but he takes 25 health. Both of them are both down to half shields only. Sacrament trying to go for the tactical for a push. Ends up taking more damage that he gained. RGB is trying to do his best to try and play that crate on this side. Sacrament also playing the head glitch on the rock right there. Trying to play both sides and above. Trying to gain angles on the Wraith. RGB is a little bit confused, but eventually finds Sacrament and lands some damage on him. But Sacrament does more damage to RGB in return. Octane's passive might come in clutch here with his self-healing. And RGB is gonna play a little bit backbenched. Or rather passively. Sacrament eats half health away. Interesting. RGB is still not going for the push, but he finds out a head glitch in between those crates. But it doesn't do much as Sacrament goes for a left-hand flank right here. Trying to play those boxes and crates, but he ends up in a bad spot right now. But he still clutches it for the win with 3-1 as the ending score. GG's, everybody. Sacrament was goated this round. God damn. This was a fun one, actually. I didn't think that Sacrament would actually end the match this quick. He actually managed to clutch it up. Both of them. And this might be the chance for Sacrament. He might advance into the next round, but we will have to go to the scoreboards later to see who will be the one up top. We will still have 2 more groups to go through. Next group being Group B on Refrain and Darkman Shroud. We will have them in a bit, and I will see you guys in a little bit as well. We're back for the final one in Group C. The last match in Group C, we will have probably disqualified Darkman Shroud for him not showing up for the time being. But for now, we will start the match between Refren and Lori. And... ooh. Hold up. Hold the phone. Need to toggle friendly fire. There seems to be a little mishap. Alrighty. They're both ready, starting at their starting positions. And getting ready. Begin! Ooh, Refren is gonna take an aggressive side on this one with his Wraith, dealing some pretty good damage on Lori. Oh, they're gonna be getting down. Lori is on 1 block of shield. Refren is also on 1 block of shield now, but Lori is down to no shields at all. But he's playing Octane. He's gonna have the upper hand with the self-heal. Oh, Lori's trying to get some peeks through that spawn peak there. Oh, but he's not gonna find it. Lori's gonna take some damage from Refren flanking him on the left side. Lori is gonna take a huge, massive bunch of damage. And Lori goes down with a massive shot while going for the push. Ending the match at 1-0 for now. This is gonna be a very, very interesting fight. And begin. Refrain. Oh, hold up. It's gonna be a little bit spicy over here. Oh, Lori is gonna take massive damage, but he gets 1 amp shield down. He's trying to go for a little bit of a push, but he doesn't seem to find it. Refrain is also gonna be going with Eva and Mastiff, but Refrain takes the Mastiff and he wins this. But unfortunately, Rampart was banned in this tournament. So we will have to have a rematch.
Heads up, we're not alone.
Still, it was pretty impressive that Refrain was actually available and able to beat Rampart. We will have to do a rematch instead. We will not count this in as there was a bit of a misunderstanding, but this is the first warning. There will be no second time. Refrain seems to be taking this one quite well, not gonna lie. And there's gonna be a second match. Lori is gonna stick to his old champ, Octane. They're gonna get ready. Ooh, Refrain might win this one. This might be an easy clap for Refrain. Lori is having a hard time on this. Refrain finds himself on the first head peak already. He's going for a right flank, trying to land some shots, not finding a lot of damage on the right side. Going for a left side push, landing a lot of shots on Lori. That's very, very impressive. Actually moving up, trying to get a little bit of a head glitch on his left side. But Refrain might go up and try to take that head glitch away from Lori. And he finds it! And Lori takes a huge bunch of damage, dealing over 100 damage right there. Refrain taking some Eva shots, but no! Lori goes down in that instant. And it's gonna be a 2-0 for Refrain. That was very, very impressive by Refrain. Now both of them are going to go on the Wraith. No tacticals have been done so far, which is going to be very interesting. Refrain has been spot on his tactician making. And it's going to be the final round. Oh no, Lori's going to go back to his old Octane, but he finds himself already 75 shields down. The training shots right here. Lori with the us3, I think. Refrain trying to go upwards. Landing some pretty good shots on Lori, deducting all of his shields, and no! Look at that! All of the shields have been gone, and Refrain is crowned champion of this match. Literally no losses at all. That was a very, very clean kill. Not going to lie, Refrain has put this hell of a challenge just even more on the ropes. We shall see go into the very last group, and it's going to be the first matchup, if I'm not mistaken. The first matchup is going to be coming in probably a few minutes, so we shall wait as we discuss. Refrain has been making some pretty interesting plays right there. He's been flanking left, and then flanking right, and then flanking right again, and is swinging all the way up top, straight into his enemy's boundary, which was a very interesting play right there. But it worked out for him. It actually worked out, and that was not expected, as most contestants would probably have just peeked one corner and stayed on that corner while they tried to wait for a second repeat of that corner. But I will say, Refrain has made pretty much spot on shots with his R99 and Wingman. He was very smooth with his plays. Meanwhile, we shall wait for the final group for the first matchup. First matchup for Group C. This is going to be the finals group. First one up, it's going to be Futaka. And then it's going to be Clay Thompson. Those two are going to have an interesting face-off. Futaka versus Clay Thompson. First round starting off so far, it's going to be, I'm guessing Futaka may lose the first one, but Clay Thompson might make some mishaps and also lose. They're both very evenly skilled in terms of gunplay. It's down to who does the better decision making right now. And this is going to be a very interesting fight. Well, remember, the first two are going to move into the finals. Actually, no, the first one of each group are going to move into the finals. So one from Group A, one from Group B, and one from Group C. All of them are going to move into the finals. It's going to be a very interesting final match, and it's going to be the same again. We're going to do 1-3, 2-3, and then 1-2. So this will be a hell of a stream. This is going to be a hell of a stream. Can't imagine who will win, who will lose, because all of them are pretty much evenly matched, except for Refrain, which we saw some very interesting plays coming from him, and some very spot-on shots. Even I couldn't shoot that straight. When we can shoot that straight, no one else can. He's basically an apex predator in our eyes. He has been putting out some very interesting plays and shots on his opponents so far. As we shall remind you, Darkman Shroud has been disqualified because of his late arrivals. And we still haven't contacted him. Actually, we have contacted him, but he still hasn't replied. We shall now move on to Group C, which will be the final group and the final 3 matchups in this 1v1 tournament. And who will be taking home the $200 Steam gift card and a spot on the SJC Apex team. Apex Pro team. It'll be very interesting. But for now, we shall have to wait. Futaka. Who thinks that Futaka will win this? Personally, I have faith in him. He's my friend, and I have been his friend for a very long time. Futaka has the necessary skills. It's just all down to his decision making. That might not be on point so far, but I still have faith. Futaka! 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 Clay Thompson seems to be pretty good though. I just looked up his stats, and he is not bad on his stat range. He has put out some crazy stats over the years, and this might be a very interesting play gonna come from him. I still have belief. Butaka. Come on, we shall win this.
你係咪識咗個 stream 啊你
Nope.
？Fine，
Alright. Seems they are having a little bit. Bye. Communication issues. Trying to find the last guy, I'm guessing. Dum 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 dum. Futaka. Oh well, there seems to be still some more technical issues. But hopefully, we shall get this show on the road soon. Seems to me that there will be technical issues. I spy with my little eye something beginning with D. Discord. Yes. This will be a very interesting matchup. Butaka does not have bad skills. And his opponent does not have bad skills either. They both are evenly matched. Ooh. Although Clay still might dominate. It's going to be a very, very tense 1v1. Too bad we weren't able to get any private servers though. We were hoping for a private server so we could get a lot more people come and play. But unfortunately for us, we could not. So that was very, very sad. Oh, they're calling for me, so I will be right back. Now it's gonna be the Group C matchup. Finally. Butaka versus Clay Thompson. Now, we shall see who will claim the victory and who will fall to the ground in this last group matchup. On your marks. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Begin! Oh, why pause it? Futaka, Futaka, Futaka. Clay Thompson's gonna choose an interesting choice here. Bangalore, of all places. Ooh, he's gonna have a Prowler with a Bangalore. That's gonna be quite impressive right here. Futaka is taking note of it and using the L-Star to aim on his right, but it doesn't find much damage. That jump pad is not gonna do much. Butaka is still dying a lot. Clay Thompson, they're trading shots, and Clay Thompson goes down. Interesting. Butaka clutching it with one. But ultis are banned. But since he didn't use his ultimate ability, I guess we can overlook that point. But no more ultimate abilities are allowed. Or we can rematch. Sure. Destroy the jump pad. Good sir. Use your pistol. Alrighty. Clay Thompson was using a Revenant. That's not allowed. We best remind him of that. Clay is not allowed to play Revenant at this time. Unless he wants to get banned. Oh, he's gonna have to change character now. It's looking difficult. What? Holy Jesus. Oh my god, that is a very, very big bug. As Bangalore, but his icon says Revenant. Okay. That is very, very bugged. Okay, it's fine then. Still, I have belief in Futaka. No ultimate abilities, only tacticals will be allowed. And I think we'll have a rematch right here. It's still 0-0 so far. Futaka is staying at the very end of it. Again. Oh. And he tries to take a bit of health. Smokes the right side. Tries to flank on the left. Climbing the height. Oh, Clay Thompson is trying to find some shots that connect onto the Octane. Butaka is trying to use the Havoc to try and retaliate. Oh, and they're both down to 1 health. And who's going to take the 1? And Clay Thompson gets down. Futaka clutching it with literally 1 health remaining. Classical A-Bug legend. Yes. But it is going to be Futaka who takes the first victory on this 1v1. And now, we shall see. Alright, they've decided to actually change sides. Interesting maneuver by them two. Okay. Now the Bangalore is going to be on the left side, and the Octane is going to be on the right side. No, on the Bangalore on the right and the Octane on the left side. And Bang smokes his right, trying to find some shots that connect onto the Octane. Futaka making a bold move here, trying to wrap around everything, using his L-Star to try and fire blindly, but unfortunately mates Clay. Clay taking some hits over there. His Prowler not finding much shots to connect. Ooh, but that's incredible movement though. Clay Thompson is still trying to find shots with his R301. and Prowler. Unfortunately, Clay is gonna be down one whole bar of shield, leaving him with only health and gets shredded to pieces with his Havoc, making the score 2-0. Wow, that was the first time we've ever seen the Havoc and the L-Star both in action, using L-Star as a weapon which can be used to finish kills. God damn. There's gonna be one final round between them two. And the Bang is trying to smoke. Oh, he's not. He's actually trying to get some shots off first. That's very interesting, but Futaka eats 25% shield. They are trading shots right now. Futaka taking 75% shield. Oh, and they're running into the smoke. No one can see anything. Futaka taking all of the hits right there. Tanking it. He's on 1 health, literally. But he gets downed by the Bangalore. Holy moly, we cannot see anything with all of this smoke here. But as the smoke clears, we will see that Clay has risen above. God damn. Alrighty. They're gonna trade sides again, actually. The Bang on the right and Futaka on the left. Futaka only has to clutch one more, and he can be crowned the winner of this bracket. Begin! Oh, and Bang is moving the first fire first. He gets shredded, taking 75 shields away from him. The Havoc doing work right here as an entry weapon. Holy moly, is smoking the entire thing. Clay getting nearly all of his health off of the Futaka by Futaka. Clay gets shredded again. He's on 1 health. He gets above him and he's trying to get him. Oh, but he doesn't make it. Futaka takes the win on this one, making him the winner for this matchup. This was a very intense fight. Holy moly. I don't think gold 1 times will make much difference. I think this is much more better. But that was an interesting fight since we first saw the use of the Havoc and the L-Star. That might be an interesting play for this one. This is very, very interesting as we move on to the next fight, which will be... Let us see, no? It will be Clay Thompson versus Cookie. Ooh. Why you shoot them? It's classic. Because Nameless has to kill them before going back to the lobby. It's kind of his habit right now. He's been killing everyone except before they go back to the lobby. But I guess it's fair. But now we're moving on to Clay versus Cookie, which is going to be very interesting. We will see what kind of weapons combinations they will use. We just saw Clay Thompson using Bangalore, using his smokes, and then using Prowler and R301. Prowler is a close range weapon, and R301 as a kind of a poking weapon. That was really, really interesting. Next, I think we will still use, we will still see Clay Thompson using his Prowler R301 combo, but it will be interesting to see what kind of combo Cookie uses. I've personally played with Cookie a few times. I think he might use an R301 and an Eva personally, but we shall see, since we just saw Futaka using Havoc, and it's not turbocharged, be reminded, because gold attachments are not allowed in this tournament. So that was not turbocharged Havoc and an L-Star, making it a really, really interesting combination, with the Havoc being an entry weapon and the L-Star being one that could just spray and not have to reload, controlling the spread and controlling the hip fire. That was very, very interesting. Moving on to the next one, I think we shall see quite an interesting fight, for both of them will probably poke at each other with their R301s first, while Clay might make an interesting move with his Prowler and his smokes, leaving Cookie defenseless with his Eva. But we shall see, since the smoke did do a lot of work there, smoking the entire arena, not making it possible for the enemy to see into it, nor the spectators to see into it and report their positions. That was very, very interesting. I don't think even if we view inside the smoke, we will be giving information to the other opponent. So don't think we shall use a gold sight for now. But we'll see. We shall see what Clay Thompson selects. If he selects Bangalore, it still will be an interesting fight against Cookie. But if he doesn't and he goes for a classic good old Octane combo, that might still work. But just now, Futaka takes the win. And although Clay Thompson does get 1 round win under his belt, it will be a miraculous comeback if he does come back from such a loss. But we shall see. This will be a very, very interesting fight that we shall see next time. For now, I think we shall see what Cookie is doing. Doo-doo.
Agent 咩事？
You ready?
整緊個槍。
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So we're nearly on. So while they're making the boundaries, so like every time we make these, we have to do a Watson boundary around it. So after they finish the Watson boundary, everything will be done, and the 1v1 can commence. Ooh, this will be fun. Seeing Clay Thompson using the first ever different legend, actually Bangalore, on his 1v1, and Futaka using the first ever weird weapon combination that actually worked out for him, the Havoc and the L-Star. Cookie might want to change up his tactics over here, which will be very, very interesting. Hopefully, we will see lots of different weapon combinations this time. Ooh. This will be very, very exciting. This will be a very interesting one. And we shall see who will win this match. Alright. They're both going to use Bangalore on this one. This is a very interesting 1v1. Cookie and Clay both going to use Bangalore. Wow. But you can't use, reminder. You can't use gold scopes.
Someone crossed the fence.
Right here.
Get ready.
Oh. Clay accidentally stepped onto the Watson fence and has to reset himself. Now, we shall begin the 1v1 in a few moments. Ooh. Alrighty. Clay is on the right side. Both banks are moving very aggressively towards each other right now. Oh, the Rampage is doing work right there. Cookie taking some damage, smoking his side. Clay uses the Prowl to go with close range, and Cookie goes down with 3 bursts on the Prowler. That was very, very nasty. Holy smokes. Cookie is gonna be down for the first one, and Clay is gonna take the first dub on the first match. Now they're still gonna stick with Bangalore. One with Rampage and one with the Prowler. Begin! Oh, ooh, it's gonna be a very interesting one. Koki is gonna find some shots connecting. Oh, but unfortunately Clay takes some damage and smokes the left side. They both climb up to the top, trying to fight for the head glitch. Clay is making excellent work trying to flank around Cookie. Cookie finds some Eva shots hitting. Clay being wary of his surroundings, using the Rampage to close up. Cookie knows his weakness right now and uses the Eva to try and hammer him down, but Cookie still gets thrown off track by the Prowler bursts. That was so fun. The Prowler is finding so many shots by Clay on this. Both of them are still gonna stick with the Bangalore. Begin! Oh, this is gonna be a very, very interesting fight. Cookie is gonna stay behind, actually. Clay trying to flank on his left side. Some Rampage shots are shot by Fried, but they don't seem to be connecting. Clay's trying to smoke his own side. Cookie trying to wrap around, but doesn't wrap around in time. Cookie takes a ton of damage. They both are down to no shields, but Cookie still gets devastated by the Prowler, making this an end for the Group C bracket. Announcing
I downed an enemy.
Clay Thompson as the winner for Group C. Now I think this is going to be on to the final match, if I'm not mistaken. The final match will be Cookie versus Futaka. Now, just now, we saw Cookie making a very interesting play, sticking with his old weapon comp, but actually using Bangalore, which he rarely uses, to my understanding. Cookie did take that fight honorably. He won so close. He was so close to winning just a few times, but unfortunately, he was still killed by the well-known Clay Thompson. So far, Clay Thompson is leading by a lot in Group C, but we shall see when Futaka versus Cookie who will be the winner. This will be a very, very interesting matchup. The comp still has one final match, and that is Cookie versus Futaka. That match will be the last one for tonight. And then the finals will be held on Friday at roughly the same time as today, 8 to 9 p.m. So we shall see who takes the dub on Futaka versus Cookie. I have belief in Cookie, but I trust in Futaka's skills and his weapon composition, as he is very, very daring to play the non-turbocharged Havoc and the L-Star to try and take down Clay, and successfully did so. Meanwhile, Clay versus Cookie, Cookie loses against Clay. Bet for Futaka win? Ooh, Futaka may win this. You've got believers, Futaka. That might win. I have belief in Futaka. He is not bad of a player. He has a lot of experience in FPSs. But Cookie might still win this if Futaka changes his team comp and Cookie plays a little bit more weirdly now. So instead of Bangalore, he might even play, I'm guessing, Pathfinder. I did some friendly matches with Nameless just now, and I was using Pathfinder, well, he was using Pathfinder, but we both found out using Pathfinder there's one major disadvantage, is that you could slide out of the boundary way too easily. That was the main point. Although I still believe in Futaka. Him using Octane, using the flank around and the Havoc, that was completely unexpected from me and Clay. So he might have a chance to actually clutch up on this. But until then, I will see you guys in a bit. In probably 5 minutes. Or maybe even less. But we shall see as we continue the games. Alright, the final match is on for Futaka versus Cookie. Cookie is on the left side, playing a Horizon this time. Interesting, instead of his Bangalore. Futaka making himself an Octane. I'm assuming the same weapons comp as well. On the right side. Who will be the winner for the final match of tonight? Begin! Butaka moving in, looking on his right side. Oh! And Cookie does a weird thing where he throws his Horizon Tactical to try and create visual clutter on his space. Oh, and Cookie pokes at him on the left side, now on the right.
You're not alone.
Unfortunately, Futaka touches the fence, and that's 20 shield off of him. Both of them are trying to land some shots on each other, trying their very best to gain angles on each other. Cookie taking some more damage from the Havoc. The Havoc is doing work right there. Butaka trying to make a daring move, but he ends up taking more health and shields than usual. Cookie clinging on to that last bar of health. But no, Futaka gets taken down by Cookie. Cookie gets his first point for the first matchup. And now we shall see what Futaka does. Will Futaka clutch it up, or will he not? It looks like Futaka wants to switch sides, which is a very, very interesting play right here. Cookie will have to take the right side, and Futaka will take the left side this time. Cookie still sticking to his Horizon. And they begin! Cookie trying to take some pot shots, but unfortunately doesn't make it. Butaka recharging his own Havoc, trying to land some shots, pre-charging every time he peeks the corner. Very good decision right there. None of them land any shots so far. Cookie wasted his one tactical to try and get something, but Cookie ends up taking something, taking some more damage from that fight. Oh, and Cookie gets shredded by the Havoc and L-Star. Oh! Butaka takes this win with nearly full health. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. There might be a comeback here. This might be it for Cookie or Futaka. It's only the second match, but both of them, I guess, are very, very tense. And Futaka wants to switch again, which is very, very interesting. He's lending a fair hand to his opponent right here to try and make him switch. Now Futaka is on the right side and Cookie is on the left side. Begin! Butaka trying to make a peek on his right side. Cookie as well on his right side. But unfortunately, pre-charging the Havoc seems to be the answer right here. Since both of them take 20 shields off their health. Cookie pre-firing every corner right now with his R99, being very wary of Butaka's surroundings. They're both peeking at the same angles, but none of them managed to land any shots on each other. Cookie's gonna take some 50 damage on his shield because of the pre-charging from the Havoc. Cookie being very wary and aware of his health and surroundings. Unfortunately, Futaka is taking more damage right now, and Cookie takes more damage again! Imagine the horror in Cookie's face. Cookie must try and protect himself, as Futaka has the upper hand right here with more health and more shields. Ooh, Cookie's going in for the triple take kill, but as Futaka moves up and tries to go in, he kills Cookie with 1 sliver of health remaining, making the score 2-1 in favor of Futaka. This is a very, very interesting, so close, tense of a match, ladies and gentlemen. We shall make this even more tense.
Get ready.
Both of them switch sides again. And now Cookie is on the right side. Futaka is on the left side, sticking to his old Octane, and Cookie with his old Horizon. Both of them are getting ready. And begin. Cookie is trying to peek with his triple take right now. Interesting. That's the first triple take we've seen so far in this matchup. He's trying to peek and move up with his triple take, but unfortunately it doesn't seem that he's doing any damage as he misses with the triple take 2 times. And he takes a bit of health off Butaka, but Cookie gets down to no shields at all. The stim alerts Cookie to his surroundings. Butaka takes 50 shields, but he's trying to flank on his right side, throwing a tactical, making Futaka think he's going that way. Unfortunately, Cookie takes 1 bit of health left, getting finished off by Futaka with the L-Star. Futaka takes this dub right now, and Cookie leaves the match with only 1 point, and Futaka with 3 match points. That was a very, very good match, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't imagine Futaka pulled that off. So good, so close. And again, thank you everyone for joining us this stream. We will announce the results of this competition in the Discord. If you want, you can join us on Discord. I will post a link shortly after this. But for now, I would like to thank everybody who organized this and helped me in this competition. And we'll see you on Friday for the finals between all 3 groups. See you guys later.